Hey there everybody, a beautiful bright sunny morning, third in a row, so I can actually start to believe that maybe winter is finally on its way out. It is, I think it's the 11th of March today, so we are a whopping 10 days away from spring. Thought I would show you really quickly what's going on in my greenhouse as far as the aquaponics system, and show you what survived our Canadian winter once again. So let's take a look around before my camera dies. Let's start with survivors. As always, my lemon balm made it through the winter just fine running in the aquaponics. I have already split this up into quite a few different plants because by next winter I'd like to have a whole 2-foot by 4-foot bed running the lemon balm for lots of reasons, but the number one reason that applies to winter is it keeps filtering out those nutrients all winter long. As long as I keep the bacteria alive, my lemon balm stays beautiful and happy. As you can see, my tricolor sage made it through the winter just fine. Got a few bits of garden twine kind of pinned up to higher points in my greenhouse now. What I'm hoping to do is I'm just going to wrap the sage around it as it grows, and hopefully I can get, you know, just more leaf growth out of that. It's been so crowded here in the past couple of years. I'd like to see what it does with some real opportunity to expand. My oregano and my little mini buckets. It figures the one mint that I don't have a label for is the one that did the best all winter long. But this bed is getting ready to go. Down here, my catmint. This is a wonderful sedative type plant. If you got a child going absolutely crazy on you, make them some tea, throw a little catmint in it. It's amazing how fast they calm down. It's great. But that one also did quite well throughout the winter. The longer stuff, you know, ended up dying off because the air was so cold, but the stuff that stayed close to the bed, lots of new shoots. This is going to be huge in a couple of months. I'm so excited. So, you know, green onions, I just put those in probably a few weeks ago, and we've already harvested some off of that. But again, that's not from seed, that's from, we bought some green onions at the store, chopped them off just above the whites, and shoved them into the aquaponics. Great way to recycle grocery produce. I do have some young plants in my system here. These are, I think, that dinosaur kale, and then these little guys here are pak choi. But these two kale are actually cuttings from the plant that was alive last fall. I don't know if you remember in my old videos, but I did take a couple of the offshoots off, and I was going to try and root them over the winter. They didn't root, but they were still looking healthy. So about a month ago, what I did was I plugged in my seedling tray, which is where those guys came from. But let's take a look at what I did with that. Here we are with my seedling warming tray. I took a lot of the clippings that didn't root over the winter, and I plunked them into some nice warm soil. Most of them are doing well now. This rosemary, not so much. Okay, then over here we have some assorted seeds that I put in, and I thought, well, it's kind of early, but here's to hoping. Got some Swiss chard here from those chard seeds I saved last year. We've got some more pak choi in the middle there. Couple of different varieties of kale. That's why I'm not sure if that's dinosaur kale or not that I've got in the aquaponics bed, but I think it is. And then here, for the most part, although I see a little weed in there, these are beefsteak tomatoes, because Shocks does love those fried green tomatoes. So I want to get a start on those. Hopefully get her lots of those. She's learning to make me love those. And here, I got a little cucumber seedling sprouting up. So, with any luck, I might actually get some sort of pickling cukes out of that. Anyway, here we are. Into the second week in March. Not quite spring yet. I've got stuff growing in my little hoop house greenhouse. I'm loving it. So excited for the next few weeks and months as the garden grows. Well, I'm amazed the camera lasted this long, to be perfectly honest. There's a quick look around my greenhouse, show you a few things that are going on as far as the aquaponics, and I'm looking forward to another great growing season. Thanks for watching. Happy harvests, and everybody, have yourselves a great day.